Dreamhaven is a new gaming company from one of the co-founders of Blizzard Entertainment. And here is the structure of Dreamhaven. This is Michael Morhaime. He co-founded Blizzard Entertainment and was the president of Blizzard Entertainment from 1998 to 2018. So for most of the lifespan of Blizzard Entertainment, he was running things. And as you can see, the leadership at Dreamhaven, these are the leaders of the different studios. And as you can see, these are ex-Blizzard people. I have their previous positions under their names. These are not only ex-Blizzard people, these are like executive producers and directors. So these are like top leadership from, games like StarCraft 2 and Hearthstone. So that's pretty significant, I think, when we're debating how successful this company is going to be. It's a pretty good sign. And the way this company got started is Jason Chase and Dustin Browder were working at Blizzard on a project. That project got canceled, and they ended up quitting. And they talked about starting a new studio, and they talked to Michael Morhaime about this, and Michael Morhaime was interested, but he didn't want to work directly on game development. He wanted to be in more of a support role. And that's how you ended up getting this structure where there's Dreamhaven and then there are these two internal studios, Moonshot Games and Secret Door, which are fully owned by Dreamhaven. But the idea is that they focus on the games and then Dreamhaven provides resources. So funding, that's the big one. If you have any startup, funding's a major concern. And he's also going to provide other services. Dreamhaven is going to provide other services like human resources, but the idea is you want the two studios to feel like autonomous, almost like indie developers, but have the best of both worlds. So it's like an indie developer in that they can just focus on the game, but they still have the resources that an established developer would have, or that a developer working with a big publisher would have. That's sort of the idea here. And the structure isn't that different actually than Blizzard. Blizzard has, numbered teams, and Team 4 does the Overwatch stuff, Team 5 does Hearthstone, and they all have different projects, but they're still play testing the games together. It definitely seems like pretty close to the Dreamhaven structure, right? But of course, Dreamhaven, they're different studios. They're not just different teams, they're different studios, and the different studios have different names, which implies that they're going to be more compartmentalized. I don't know, because Blizzard, with Blizzard, it was still pretty compartmentalized. If you wanted to go from Team 1 to Team 4, you had to go through the interview process again. You had to go through the whole job application process again. So it definitely is reminiscent of Blizzard. We don't know what they're working on yet. So far, they've only given hints as to sort of what they're going for. I'm hoping that one of them is working on a freaking awesome RTS game, because I'm really missing some of those. I love an RTS from some of the people who did StarCraft. Hopefully one of these developers from one of these companies is doing it, I guess is what I'm asking for. But the thing is, there have actually been a lot of times where people left Blizzard and then started their own developer. And a lot of times it's failed, as you can see with Flagship. A lot of them had good runs though. But Ready at Dawn they're still kicking. They got acquired by Oculus. But so is Dreamhaven going to be more successful though? Are they going to be another Runic Games? I think Dreamhaven is going to be a different story. And Michael Morhaime, the co-founder of Blizzard, is a big part of that. Maybe the biggest part of that. Because, not only does he have his wisdom and his insight, he started up his own studio before, and that ended up being Blizzard. He was a co-founder on Blizzard. But he's also he's also funding it. And this guy is a billionaire. So he could have had a very comfy retirement, and instead he's been drawn back into gaming. I think he's driven to nurture this thing into being the next Blizzard. But the truth is, even if Mike Morhaime wasn't involved and it was just that, all those ex-Blizzard employees collaborating together, I'd still be pretty excited by, you know, the people who did Hearthstone and StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3. I'd still be excited, but with Mike Morhaime being there to, you know, take the pressures of incorporation off their shoulder is like, okay, I think this is going to be a big deal. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or disagreements or something else that this video has inspired you to get off your chest, just leave a comment.